Hello and welcome to this channel. This is the home of testimonies and inspiration. Sit back and watch the amazing wonders and strange acts of God in the lives of people. Don't forget to subscribe, like and follow this channel for more faith-boosting testimonies and to be notified once a new video is uploaded.
Ready like we're ready right now. Let's show you amazing videos of what Jesus did for people like you and I. When we come back, we'll seal up this glorious week full of wonders with the communion. Take a look at what Jesus did.
Papa, I have returned on this exalted altar to say thank you to Eroi, the God that sees me. My name is Lucy Neka Uzokwe, now known as Mrs. Abe Dandison. Papa, we dey pray, we dey show. For what God cannot do does not exist. I joined this altar of fire in the year 2020, precisely September. And I've been believing God for settlement, marital settlement. And I keep believing every word that Papa will bring on this altar. And Papa will say, your Tochko will call. And I will say, amen. I will grab it. I will keep believing it, keep holding on to it and keep praying. And indeed, my Tochko called. But along the line, something happened and he left because of what they told him. And I kept praying, and Papa will say, those that are believing God for marriage in your 40s, in your 50s.
Women in their 40s, women in their 50s, women in their 60s, I've been remembered. I've been remembered. All of their spouses have been released. Their spouses have been released.
Everything that Papa said, I will do. Print your wedding gown, print your pictures of this or that. I will do that. And I kept praying on this prayer altar. And like joke, boom, it happened. He came back, he proposed, and we started the marriage preparation. Papa, and on the 13th of April 2024, I had my traditional marriage. And on the 21st of that same month, April, I had my white wedding to the glory of God. Indeed, what God cannot do does not exist. I want to thank you, Papa, for what you have helped us to do. We can pray, we can intercede, we can stand in the gap without getting tired. My advice to everyone is to remain on this prayer altar because God answers prayer. I am in my 40s and God did it for me.
Pastor Jerry, what God cannot do does not exist. My name is Akudo. I'm making this testimony from United Kingdom. I have come back to say thank you to Eroi, that God that sees me. 3rd of January, my baby came forth. I gave birth. It's as if the devil just woke up from sleep. After giving birth, I couldn't walk. My legs, from my stomach to my legs, became swollen. The next morning, they came for the 24 hours check. They checked my baby and said, hole in the heart, that they are hearing extra heart murmur. The way I laughed there, I laughed at the devil and his bad news. And the doctor was like, why are you laughing? I was like, you will not understand, sir. It is not my report. Then he said, okay, let me check you. He checked me and said, I have DVT, deep vein thrombosis. The next morning, I asked them to discharge me, that I want to go home. Because I know that on this altar, all things are possible. Lo and behold, January 24th, on Tuesday, during the prayer, Papa said,
the Lord is rolling away that deep vein thrombosis, if you are the one putting on the live, that deep vein thrombosis, let it be reversed.
I said, yes, so it's me, sir. I typed, it is me. That same January, Daddy said, hole in the heart.
Oh my God, the Lord is coming for holes in the heart. Holes in the heart.
Yeah, I saw ya now. Case closed. They have mentioned all our cases. Gave me and my son an appointment today being 28th of May. We took him in for his echocardiogram. They were checking. I was there just smiling. They were checking. It took them 2 hours. They would check, they would recheck, they would check, they would recheck, they would check, they would recheck. I told her, Ma, are you done? She said, what are they even saying? There is no hole in the heart. There is no extra heart murmur here. Who told you that? I was like, your consultant told me when I gave birth during the 24 hours check. She said, madam, just take your child and go home. There is nothing here. Look at the baby's heart. It's beating very well. Look at the blood supply. Everything is fine. There is no leakages. There is no hole in the heart. There is no extra heart murmur. And then she now said, I'm so sorry for, stressing you to bring him under the rain for this appointment. Just take your child and go home. He's so healthy. Look at him. Playing. Even, he was even playing with the probe when they were scanning him. I said to myself, how can I dress like this? And they will give me a negative news. I am an NSPPD. Nothing they fear me. I have only proclaimed what will happen in the hospital. Papa said on Sunday, power of your mind, control it and it will come to pass. No more DVT, no more extra heart murmur, no more hole in the heart. What God cannot do, does not exist. Pastor Jerry, I love you. May the oil on your head never run dry.
My name is Abayomi Oladapo Ikunjobi. My wife name is Mary Jane Abayomi. We've been believing God for fruit of womb for 7 years. We got married in 2015. After 2 years, we decided that, okay, let's visit the fertility hospital. We did some tests were carried out. Myself, herself, a lot of things were seen. We talk about fibroid. They talk about bilateral tuber blockade. Having bilateral tuber blockade means there is nothing you can do. Either you flush it or you go through fertility treatment, IVF. 2021, we spent millions of naira for the IVF process. In fact, starting the IVF process, we were told again that our eggs are too small, that the eggs are not viable for us to be used for the IVF. In fact, this weakened us so much because I look at it using somebody's egg, donor egg, and does not really have any connection with us. So after some time, we started looking for egg donor. We saw the first one, we paid some. At the end, say we are not compatible, different story here and there. But finally, we got one, the third one or the fourth, and they now gave us some injection that we should do for a nurse or we do it ourselves. But I became the medical doctor myself. At the end of that first set of injection, went back to the hospital. She was tested once again, and I say her body is not ready yet. The injection is not working. Wow! They gave us another set of injection. We started using that, and myself, we've done the fertilization of the egg that we got, and we have the embryo, and they freeze it until our body is ready for the transplant. So another set of injection we started at the end of the second round. Say our body is now ready for the transplant, which we did successfully around February, March 2022. We did the transplant, and they gave us home test, pregnancy test, that after 2 weeks we should test for it. Then after 2 weeks, we brought out the test kit. Then we did the test, negative. So we went to the first lab, negative, the second one negative, about 3 labs. Then we came back home. In fact, I cannot describe how we were feeling. I was not talking, she was not talking. We were just looking at it, that's about 4 million naira wasted, or what happened? Oh God, I was asking me, God, if this is, I have conviction that this is the time. What went wrong? I don't know. But I just have to say, well, God, there is nothing you cannot do. And she do follow Pastor Jerry AC Bomba to Bomba. And she told me that was the time Pastor Jerry made a declaration that women in their 40, 50, 60 carry a baby.
I just heard it. Women in their 40s and 50s, they are carrying their babies right now. They are carrying their babies right now. They are carrying their babies. Miracle pregnancy. Miracle pregnancy.
And she claimed it. And as God will have it, after the failed IVF, around September 2022, she came to meet me. I'm pregnant. What? I didn't know. I used the remaining test that I tested, and it was positive. I didn't believe it, but I didn't tell her. I just, okay, thank God. Then the next day, I said, let's go to lab to test. Went to the lab, we did a blood test. It was positive. I still didn't believe. Then the second day, the third day rather, went to lab for scanning. We did scan, and the scan revealed that she is 7 weeks and 5 days pregnant. How is that possible? Bilateral tuber blockage. How did it happen? eggs are not viable. The same egg that is not viable, God used it, and God gave us our own miracle baby. I just want to give God the glory, honor, adoration. I want to thank you, Pastor Jerry. Thank you, everything, Pastor Jerry. Thank you for making yourself to be used by God to do this. What God cannot do does not exist.
In April 2023,
here comes our own bundle of joy. Oluwajosin, Enoch, Abayomi son.
What God cannot do
does not exist.
I am the one that God has shown mercy. We dey pray, He dey show. What God cannot do does not exist. My name is Mrs. Stella Ihuamecheni Onwuchekwa. I'm making this video from Port Harcourt. Hey, Elroy, the God that sees me. There was this evil report, look at it, that I have breast cancer. One thing Pastor Jerry have taught us, not to accept negativity. When I received it, I didn't panic. I said it is not even now that I'm in prayer altar. Hey. I brought it to the altar of fire. Pastor Jerry mentioned my case.
Anyone with any breast cancer, the mercy of God is locating you. Let every breast cancer, let it be reversed.
And I claimed it. So I went to see the surgeon with the evil report. The surgeon saw me, was looking at me. He saw how calm I did not panic. So he now sent me for another test, that I should go for another test. That's the breast scan. So I went for the scan. He wanted the consultant radiologist to do it herself. So I went and the consultant radiologist did it. To the glory of God, they did not see anything. When they were doing the scan, I said, wait, what they saw before, they are not going to see it again. What they saw before, they will not see it again. Look at my report. Nothing. Everything. Look at it though. Look at it. Brethren, look at it. The devil has been put to shame again. To God who has done this, may his name be exalted. Pastor Jerry, thank you very much. Thank you. The oil on your head will not ever run dry in the mighty name of Jesus. God will continue to use, because you have showed us how to have faith in God. You have built up my faith. You have, made me not to accept negativity. Therefore, don't fall for God.
I'm so excited for this testimony I'm about to give. I thank God for making it a day. My name is Augusta, by the way. I'm giving this testimony from the US. August the 16th, I came to see my daughter. Sat in the couch, we were watching a movie towards evening. All of a sudden, I got upset stomach. I got up. I said, what's happening? Before I could make it to the bathroom, I started throwing up. I threw up. The morning I woke up, the same thing. I told her, take me to emergency. The doctor told me, go and do this test, do that test, and they said they're not letting me out. They saw 3 gallbladder stones in my bladder, and they are as large as the golf ball. So right away, they're taking me to the surgery. Then the gallbladder stones were removed, and I said, thank God. Then one morning, as I was recovering, the surgeon called me. He said, yes, they checked what they brought out is cancerous. So we saw the oncologist. It was a different ball game. All negativities, no positive word from him. Everything he said was negative. You're going to do this, you will go for chemotherapy, you will do this. I said, not me. In the first place, I don't have cancer. Surgery, I refused. I said, no, I want a second opinion. And I went for second opinion. The second doctor said, okay, I'll give you second opinion, go and do your MRI and CAT scan. I went there to do it, and the result came out. They said it was still there. She now referred me to a surgeon that will do the surgery, the liver surgery. All this time, our prayers on Thursday, September 7, 2023, throne room verdict, Pastor Jerry mentioned my case, a cancer of gallbladder, reversed.
Cancer of the gallbladder. Cancer of the gallbladder. If you are the one putting on the live stream, cancer of the gallbladder. The devil is a liar. If you are the one putting on the live stream, about the power that raised Jesus from the dead, let it be reversed.
And I claim the cancer is not my name. After the second opinion, and the oncologist sent me to the surgeon to cut off the liver. So when I got there, I told him I need another third opinion. He said no, it's only second opinion they give. They are not going to give me third time. Even my daughter, who is a medical personnel, said, "Mommy, you went for the first opinion, you went for second opinion, the third opinion, nobody is going to let you do that third opinion. The surgeon already told you what he's doing. After the surgery, then they will go for another one to see if it is cancerous or not. But for now, listen to the doctor." So I told her, I am not doing no surgery. I went back to God. I said, "Father, I am not doing no surgery. I'm begging you, I want to go for another MRI scan." So my daughter and I went to the doctor the day I was supposed to go. The following day was the surgery. When we got there, we sat down. He looked at me. He said, "You know what? I'm going to give you another chance. Go and do the MRI scan, then come back. If it is still there, then I will take you to the I will go and do the surgery." I said, "Okay." I said, "Thank God." Then I went for the MRI. Today, I went to the surgeon. He sat down. He looked at me. He said, "Man, I don't see anything. Your report is good. There is nothing. Your MRI is good. You are fine." It's a long story here. The short form is liver maintain normal size and smooth control. I have no business with cancer. This is my final report. They gave me only 2 pages for final report, full report. The bad report is 9 pages. Glory be to God. What God cannot do does not exist. Thank you, Pastor Jerry Eze. Thank you, thank you.